Good morning, students of Standard 10. In today's video, I am going to revise all the three chapters, which is the portion of our half yearly examination. So, from all these three chapters, different questions I have made, and we have to revise once again so that maximum questions in coming examination we can solve. So students, your attention should be here. All these questions are from your syllabus, and they are very important for coming examination. Okay, so students, question is complete the equation calcium carbonate, which is also known as limestone. When limestone is heated up, limestone gets decomposed, giving calcium oxide and carbon dioxide, and this is thermal decomposition. Okay, question number B, ferrous sulfate also is being heated here. Students, what happens when ferrous sulfate is heated? It gets decomposed, giving iron oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, and this is also thermal decomposition. Question number 6, lead nitrate is also being heated up here. What will happen? We already have studied when lead nitrate is heated, it also gets decomposed, giving lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide, a brown gas. Nitrogen dioxide is a brown gas, plus oxygen O2. Balanced chemical equation, 2PbO plus 4NO2 plus O2, and this is also thermal decomposition. Okay, question number D. Aqueous solution of sodium sulfate is reacted with aqueous solution of barium chloride solution. Students, in this case, double displacement reaction will take place, and a white precipitate is formed, which is of barium sulfate. Barium sulfate, and in addition to barium sulfate, second byproduct is sodium chloride, aqueous sodium chloride. So this is double displacement reaction. Now students, next question, silver bromide is being heated up. What happens when silver bromide is heated up? When silver chloride in presence of light is brought, then decomposition of silver bromide takes place, and it gives silver plus bromine, and this is photolytic decomposition, because this is being taken place in presence of light. So this is photolytic decomposition. Next question, copper plus silver nitrate aqueous solution. This is single displacement reaction. Copper is above silver in the reactivity series. It means copper is more reactive than silver. So here single displacement will take place, and product will be copper nitrate plus silver. Copper nitrate plus silver, and this is single displacement. Next question, students, this is select line, and select line here reacts with chlorine. What happens? Yes, formation of bleaching powder takes place. So here product will be CaOCl2 plus H2O. And this is the commercial production of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is commercially produced by passing chlorine gas over select line. Okay. Next, NaCl plus H2O, and this is electric current. Students, NaCl plus H2O, this is brine. So here brine is electrolyzed with help of electric current. What happens? caustic soda is made by this process, and this process is also known as chloralkali process. So product will be caustic soda NaOH. In addition to NaOH, two gases also produced here, which are hydrogen and chlorine. So here H2 plus Cl2. Right? Next question, students. This is calcium sulfate dihydrate. Calcium sulfate dihydrate is known as gypsum. So here gypsum is being heated up at controlled temperature of 373 Kelvin. What happens? Yes, students, when gypsum is heated at the controlled temperature of 373 Kelvin, it produces plaster of Paris, which formula is CaSO4 dot half H2O, and 1.5 H2O molecules escape out. So this is plaster of Paris. Next question, students. NaCl plus H2O plus NH3 plus CO2. Students, remember, by this process baking soda is produced, and this process is known as Solvay process or ammonia soda process. So here product will be NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl and this is Solvay process. And by this process baking soda or washing soda is produced, and this is very important chemical reaction, and you must memorize it, you must keep in the mind whenever you enter in the examination hall. Next, now students, here you can see baking soda is being heated up here. What will happen? What happens when baking soda is heated? Yes, students, when baking soda is heated, it gets decomposed, giving sodium carbonate plus water plus CO2. Right? And this is very important chemical reaction, students. What happens when baking soda is heated? So your answer should be, when baking soda is heated, it gets decomposed, giving sodium carbonate plus water plus carbon dioxide. Now, student, next question. In this question, you have to give the name of one acidic salt. Acidic salt. Students, acidic salt is that salt which still has some replaceable hydrogen. So here you have to name one salt which has still replaceable hydrogen. And students, on this basis you can say NaHSO4, which is known as sodium bisulfate or sodium hydrogen sulfate. Still here replaceable hydrogen is present. So this is the example of acidic salt. Now in next question, one basic salt you have to write here. Basic salt is that salt which still has some replaceable hydroxide. So one salt you have to write here which has still replaceable hydroxide, and this is PbOHCl, which is basic lead chloride. Now next question, one normal salt. Students, normal salt is that salt which neither has replaceable hydrogen nor has replaceable hydroxide. So one salt you have to write here which has neither replaceable hydrogen nor replaceable hydroxide, and that is common salt. Which is sodium chloride. In sodium chloride neither H is present nor OH is present, so it is a normal side. So students, this was a revision for all the three chapters that you have till now so far studied along with me inside the class or in the Zoom class. Okay, so students, go through this again and again before entering into the examination hall, and I hope this will help you in the examination hall when you are going to write your paper. Thank you very much.